It's so good to see someone who... Are you with the Thalmor? Oh, thank Ifra. I knew they'd send help. They wiped our camp out. When the patrol disappeared, I thought... Wait, where are the rest of you? The Fists of Thalmor. They sent a patrol, but they were attacked. I couldn't watch. There was nothing I could do. If you're not with them... I don't know. When they attacked, it was a rout. We couldn't defend ourselves. But the Thalmor... It might be possible. This is a lot to ask, but could you have a look? Maybe someone's still alive in there. Be careful in there. There are things in the shadows. I didn't get a good look at them. They swept through the Fists of Thalmor like a storm of arrows. There was nothing I could do but run. The survey team gets supplies from them every month. I tried to warn the Fists of Thalmor before they entered the forest. I was too late. Until a few years back, Wilding Run was a village. Not a large one, but enough to be missed. They all vanished. No one knows what happened, save that the Hound once set foot here. The Thalmor sent us to investigate. They say he was once a Bosmer, and this was his home. With all the destruction he's brought upon us, it seemed reasonable that he may be the cause of the disappearances. Now, I'm the only one left. Dead. Like those Fists of Thalmor. The creatures set upon us at night. If I hadn't been up late doing research... I don't like to think about it. Can we talk about something else?
Insane! Get out of here! Run while you still can. There's no telling when they'll strike again. You must be insane. Guess I won't question my good fortune. The ones I've found are dead, but I haven't seen a sign of Captain Trelawney or the Lieutenant anywhere. There's some tracks, but they don't make any sense. Surveyors' camps. Hopefully some of them made it out. I'm not optimistic. After that, we should search the ruins. We could try the Overlook, but that's a far trek. The dead. You may have noticed, but they're a lot more lively here. Put one down and it just gets up again later. If you see a corpse, signal me. I have some arrows that might do the trick. As quickly. We're in the canopy without our climbing hooks. Let's not waste time. I should. Been a Jaxper for many years. Joined the Fists of Thalmor when the Dominion started recruiting. Figured they would need a guide. Turns out I was right. No, but every few years this part of Valenwood gets restless. Lights in the forest, pebbles flying around. It's different every time. I've never heard of it getting this bad before. Jaxper arrows. Useful for hiding bodies when, well, sometimes you don't want them lying around. Tips coated in a special oil. Nothing magical, just speeds things up a little. Hard to come by. I've only a few left. I served the Green Lady for years. Venorial and one before Guerry. When the Dominion formed, some of us Jaxpers joined as a show of good faith. And, well, High elves aren't exactly known for their forestry. Strong, taciturn, figured actions spoke louder than words. A true green lady, if there ever was one. When she passed, we all felt it. The Jackspur especially. Good. We don't have much time. Wounds made by a sword, and tracks heading south. Heavier going than coming, so they must have took something from here.
Forever. Just the two of us. You'll see. Let's see who did. Just look the race. No. She'll never be yours. She's Marafi's.
Ahead of the survey team. Rally on. Marafi swore to protect her. Killed recently. Is that the lieutenant's sword? He must be nearby. Lieutenant Evander!
Captain, you've got to stop him.
Your hat. Who did this?
He's trapped, captured with a snare of Daedric magic. He will be made into the ones you have fought, or killed if proven too weak. If you wish to free him, be warned. You may take his place. Prepare yourself. The journey is difficult. Close your eyes. Are you ready to free your friend? Not much time left. Allow me to clear your eyes. There. A bit more in focus. A prison of the mind, built for who I once was. Hircine gazed into my soul, turning memories into a torturous labyrinth. One part of me escaped, and Hircine made it into a weapon. Deep within the prison, where gamekeeper Ozai cracks his mind like a nut. If she succeeds, she will hollow him out and make him into one of her servants. His shell will roam Nirn, hunting and killing everyone he ever knew. Simply pass this barrier. See the items on the table? 3 memories meant to steal a hound's resolve. Choose correctly, and the barrier falls. Choose poorly, and her servants will have fresh prey. An echo of Ульторna before he became the Hound. When he left this place, his hunt for the Green Lady consumed him, exactly as Hircine intended. Everything else was left behind. I was left behind. A forge. Instead of steel, it shapes flesh. Instead of fire, it stokes the soul. Here, Hircine crafted his hound, a living weapon driven by passion. Gamekeeper Ozai is not so discriminating. They build a crude army of dead flesh. A harvester of souls. Hircine used her to create this prison. She crafted the perfect madness from my memories. In life, I laughed. Some say I was mischievous. An impractical present for a practical woman seemed irresistibly witty. An echo of Ульторna. Only one of these will unbar the way. Choose carefully.
Of course, Ульторna. It's a beautiful first kill.
Then you'll...
How could I not? But the spinners have summoned me. I must go to Sylvanar.
Your life will be mine!
Your flesh, I shall eat.
Choose carefully where you place your mark. Only one will open the path. Green Lady? But that's impossible!
If the spinners say I am, then I must be. We weren't meant to be.
No! You must refuse! Gwaring, we will not be torn apart like this!
Ульtorna, please. My part in the story is over.
Then the story is wrong! You remind me of my old self. Proud and full of hope. You remind me of my darkest hour. I prayed to every god and creature on Nirn. I was desperate. I needed a way to change what was. Change the story of the Bosmer. I found it here. We're nearly there. Choose and be done with it.
You shouldn't have come, Ульtorna.
They fear him, Gwaring. With Hircine's aid, we could...
The Daedric Prince? I won't hear any more. If you think I turn against my people, you're mad.
I don't care what it takes. Gwaring, I won't let this die. I'll do anything for you.
Anything? Then stop. My duty is to my people. I will protect them from any threat, even you.
Gwaring.
Take back the amulet, Ульtorna. Take it. And remember what we once were.
This isn't over. This is not the end. You remind me of my old self. Proud. Ahead waits Gamekeeper Ozai. I hope you are both strong enough to overcome this. You remind me of my old...
Get away! Not again. Have mercy, I can't... I can't remember!
Ah, a strong vessel for us to fill. So strong. We'll delight in wearing your skin.
Return, Captain Trillano. Return and leave your memories behind. At last, Gamekeeper Ozai is defeated. The tortured souls now avenged. Long have I waited for this day. Back to Wilding Run, where he'd be safe. I couldn't stop her from capturing him, but I can undo the damage she's done. He won't remember much. I know the horrors Gamekeeper Ozai can wreak upon an unprotected mind. None should have to endure that agony. I cannot leave this place. It is bound to me, and I to it. I'll find a way to destroy it, even if it destroys me in the process. Of course! You need only ask. After all you have done, this is the least I can do. You've saved countless souls. Gamekeeper Ozai's army threatened to engulf all of the Valenwood. Its people can ill afford another threat in these troubled times. Farewell, friend.
Where am I? The attack. The lieutenant was injured. I pulled him into a bush to hide. After that... voices. Dead ones. I struck at them. The lieutenant, he isn't... My scout? Corporal Brulenith? Then Sergeant Dagler might still be alive. She'd be camped at our fallback position. I must go to them. Thank you for all you've done. I'd be dead if you hadn't come.
Captain, blessed Ifre, I found you.
Give me a moment. To get my bearings. Let's go over events on the way back.
You're back. I knew you'd make it. I couldn't leave the lieutenant behind. I dragged him back to camp before I came looking for you. Don't look so surprised. I can navigate the forest, especially since you kept the spirit's attention. The hardest part was keeping his wounds closed. For now, Wilding Run always got a little strange every few years. Spirits, strange lights. It's different every time. Loss, death, pain. Sometimes Daedra are to blame. It's hard to say. Continue to scout for the Fists of Thalmor. Someone needs to look out for these mammoths in the brush. If we meet again, the drinks are on me.
will be my hunting ground.